We are live. It's like the I'm probably gonna get sued if I do that by the UFC guy. Like, we are live. But I'm here with two amazing guys in our state. One's the dad, Jose Gutierrez Sr. The other one is the son, Jose Gutierrez Jr. So Junior is at Doral wrestling for the brothers Armis, and
the Armis brothers. Yep.
And Dad wrestled at Coral Park with De Armis brothers, and they're here today to talk with us. It's a pleasure having you guys on, man. It's an honor. It's great. De Armises have been very supportive of my show, and I've loved getting to know them. And it'll be fun getting to know you. Junior was a middle school county champ, Dixie National All-American. Now he's wrestling, and you're in 8th grade now, or you're going into 9th?
Yeah, I'm in 8th grade right now.
8th grade now, and then he also wrestles down at the Gladiator Club with Duck and the boys down there. So he gets to roll with Doral and Duck, and pretty good stuff, man. Well, first things first, Dad, thank you so much for allowing me to have him on. I appreciate it. Junior, thanks for coming on. What has this summer kind of been for you guys as far as wrestling is concerned? Have you had a chance to train as usual, or have things been a little different?
It's been a little different. Like, I went to state champ camp. I've been working out every day mostly, and on and off on practice because of the quarantine.
Yeah, just kind of doing your thing.
Yeah.
And Dad, for moral support, what have you?
Yeah, moral. I've been luckily, I found some weights about 2 weeks before all this happened. So I picked up something and then, set it up in the garage and, had them working out a little, basically more running because we can't get on the mat. But,
yeah, I think I think for the most part, a lot of kids stayed in shape, but they're just not in condition, right?
Right.
They're in shape, working out, but they got to get wrestling condition, mat condition, right?
Yeah. The mat condition's the tough one right now because obviously everybody's closed. But hopefully we could get back on the mat. Well, he could get back on the mat. So he won't be too rusty for Super 32s.
Yeah, are you guys coming up for that?
Yeah, he's going up. He's going with Coach Alex and Willie. They're taking him up. I'm on call that weekend, so I won't be able to make it. Nice. It's a bummer, but.
What weight are you going?
20.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a good bracket on it.
Yeah, my plan is to be there. I'm right down the street from Kissimmee, so it'd be nice to get out and get to meet everybody in person, see everybody.
Yeah.
Jose, man, so you've been wrestling since you were junior. You've been wrestling since you were, what, 5 years old?
Yeah, 5.
Wow. So, man, you can't wait to get to high school and get on that big stage, huh?
Yes, I can't wait. The state title.
Man, what has wrestling meant to you?
I don't know. I love wrestling.
Yeah. What made that the sport? I mean, obviously you were 5 years old, so you were just putting it, I'm sure. But from there, obviously, as you grew, what made you say, okay, I'm going to stay with this. This is my passion. This is where I want to be.
Really just helps me with building my mentality, and I like hardworking stuff.
Nice. So, and you've been surrounded by some amazing coaches, the De Armis brothers, and also the boys down at Gladiator, Lugo, and Duck and B, and all those guys. So, being around these type of kids and seeing them in your room, what has that done for you? How has that made you tougher and better at the sport?
It's made me a lot tougher. At state champ camp, I had Pat. Hardworking guy. That was a hard practice for sure. He turned off the AC in practice, so we were all sweating. And Coach Alex, I love him. He's been my coach since day one. He pushes me. He's coached me for a lot of tournaments, and Coach Doug also.
So, Dad, what's the plan for the next 2 months? Are you guys are gonna what tournaments you guys going to? Is it gonna be
Well,
32 qualify, or are you gonna be up at the GFC in Myrtle Beach?
yes, we're planning on going to that one. I heard that's a good tournament. I'll probably have him do the middle school division, and also put him on the varsity division as well. Take advantage. That way he gets to wrestle. I think it's Saturday, and then for middle school, and then high school on Sunday, if I remember right from what I read.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be. I talked to Coach Greathouse, who puts the show on. I had him on the other day on here. He said so far there's like over 160 state placers, over 60, over 30 plus state champs, over 60 state placers already signed up for the tournament. So,
Yeah, I got to sign him up tonight because hopefully they don't close it out. They should have
yeah,
a
it'll be
capacity.
good. It'll be good to get up there and, you know, you may
Yeah,
win
and make it a family trip. I already told my wife, hey, we're gonna take a road trip.
it. Yeah, that's
Like, okay, she's always down.
I love it, man. So, talk about the Armis brothers a little bit. Talk about being around them since you were little, what they've meant for you, uh, how they have been involved in your life and created kind of the young man you are today.
Like like I said, like every practice they pushed me. Um, they just made me tough in general, cause you know, and when I would cry when I would lose, cause I used to cry when I would lose. When I was little, they would always tell me not to cry and stuff, and just build up my mentality. And in practice, push me, put me with the better people, not with the people that are under me. And like going with the older son and the oldest sons. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, one of them is gonna his his oldest son is gonna be a senior, or he's going off to college already. I remember I spoke to him. He's
He's,
gonna be a senior, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he's a hell of a wrestler, huh?
Yes.
You get to roll with him sometimes.
Yeah, he's just too strong for me.
Throws
I
you.
rode with him last time, and he put it on.
Yeah, he's a big kid, huh?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
big. He's big. Yeah,
Yeah,
I put on my shoes and I wrestle with the high school kids too, occasionally. But they're more fit. You'll probably take them down the first 2 minutes, and then after that is like you got to hold on. Because I'm not as fit as them. They've been doing it since they were little. So
yeah. Well, it
work.
seems like when you're that age, it's hard to get tired. Nothing gets you tired, right? You're running
Right,
around like
right.
a kid. You can practice all day.
Yeah.
So, what are your goals? What are your goals this coming year, Junior?
Um, the BSA champ. Go to many tournaments, like big ones, like preseason nationals, like all those big tournaments up there, and mostly just working hard and being a state champ, not placer.
Yeah. Uh, so last year you were in seventh grade. How'd the year go for you?
It didn't go so well. I didn't get my grades straight. I went to one high school tournament. I placed fourth, Tri County. I got fourth in that tournament for varsity. Mm,
Well, so what did that teach you?
Just to work hard on school, basically, before going hard on wrestling, focusing on school better.
Yeah, because how much do you love wrestling?
A lot.
And you don't get to do that if the grades are down, right?
Yeah.
Much respect to Day Armis for making sure that he sets that level with you.
Yeah.
So man, you just got to get in there and kick those grades up and do your thing, and this way you can wrestle all you want, right?
Yeah. This year I'm focusing straight on grades.
There you go, man. Good job, by the way. You learn from your mistakes, you adjust, and you move forward. And
Yeah.
you've got some good people around you, so that's awesome. Uh, Dad, so I'm a dad, right? And it's tough. I've had to learn that I'm not a I'm not a coach. I'm a dad. So the coaches have always told me to shut up and go away.
Yeah,
Not in a bad way, but I had to learn my
right,
lesson. And then I also had to have my son tell me, "Hey, you need to give me 10 minutes after a match because I don't want to talk to anybody." Like
yeah,
I'm down there like, "You okay? Are you okay? Did you have fun? Oh wow, you won. Oh, did you do?" He's like, "Would you leave me the hell alone?"
yeah.
And it's funny, but how difficult is it for you to separate uh, dad from coach and kind of? But then on the other hand, it's amazing. I mean, two of your best friends are taking care of him on the mat, and how are you able to kind of um, understand that and kind of give them the reign to be coach?
Right, yeah. Well, with him, when he loses, I try to teach him not to show emotion. I mean, everybody's out there to get your number. If you're the number one guy, that number two is gonna work hard to get that number one. So every time he loses, yeah, I get a little frustrated because he throws a fit. I was like, hey man, stop throwing a fit. Don't show the emotions. We go back home, study the videos. He still doesn't watch his videos. Even though once he wins, he loses. I mean, I told him when you grow that high and you get to look at your mistakes and then correct them, that's when you're gonna learn. And then that's what I've been trying to teach him. Don't show emotions. It's a sport. It's a hard sport. It's not like other sport.
But
Cheat your way around.
they don't listen to dad, right? So you could tell them
Occasionally, no.
you could tell them whatever you want, but what I do is I go, okay, that's fine. You don't want to listen to me. I'll just call your coach.
Right,
When I
right.
call coach, when I call coach, boy, he sits up straight. No. I got it. Please don't call coach. And I'm like,
Yeah,
well, then can we talk?
yeah, yeah.
I,
He'll hear the out of three of us, the same thing. I tell him something. Okay, what do you know? You don't wrestle. And then he'll walk over to Alex, and then Alex will tell him, "Hey, it is all kind of like different terms." You know, that tells him the same thing. If he goes over to Willie and he tells him the same thing. So, and then yeah, I separate. They on a tough match, I'll be like, "Hey, come on, coach them." They're all over the place because everybody wants to get coached by the coaches. But I'll jump in there and help them out.
that's
I
awesome.
like it.
I know it's got I've had to learn to kind of step away. I mean, I've never tried to like coach on the mat because I never wrestled, right?
Yeah,
Um, but I was an athlete growing up along before my man boobs, and and I see stuff and I can pick up stuff. So
right.
the best I can do is I try and tell him what I see, um, and hopefully he listens sometimes. But
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it.
since he started in seventh grade, um, no matter what, he's always been studying, like not just his stuff. He's always going on flow. Like I asked him, I said, "Hey, how come I haven't seen you on flow watching wrestling matches?" He goes, "Dad, there's no wrestling. I've watched them all."
Yeah,
And
that's awesome. That's awesome. No, he'll pick up a lot from there.
Alex, Alexis says, "I'm a coach, and they still don't want to listen to Dad." It's true, man. I got to I got to threaten to call either his high school coaches, Rose or Will Dryer, or his club coaches,
Yeah,
Palazzo, Scott, or Donnie, and I got to threaten that, or else, like I'm sure you go, "Hey, I'm gonna call Duck, or I'm gonna call De Armas." It's like, okay, hold on.
yeah,
I don't want to, I don't want to get, I don't want to get run or beat. Is
yeah.
that what happens when you get in trouble? They work you pretty hard. Well, I think you've learned your lesson already. We're not going to have bad grades this year, right?
No, the funny thing is, he'll behave bad, and then the coach will find out before I do, and he'll call me and let me know, or vice versa. And then he tries to hide it. You
Yeah.
can't hide it. You can't hide it from dad or the coach. They're always gonna find out.
No, yeah. I use it as leverage. I call it. I use the coach's leverage. Hey, Junior,
Yeah.
who's your favorite kid to wrestle against in Florida?
EJ, Elvis from Gladiator.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys around the same age?
Yeah,
Where does he go?
Gladiator.
What high school?
Uh, Somerset, yeah.
Somerset. Nice. So you guys will probably see each other a lot coming through high school, huh?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah, good rivalry, right?
Yeah. I always love wrestling him. He gives a tough fight.
What's been your favorite tournament to wrestle at?
I would say when I went to the nationals at Iowa.
Nice. Yeah, it's coming up again, right? In October?
I don't remember it.
I think so, because I remember somebody, I was talking to one of my friends, and they're from Iowa, and they said that it's the end of October.
Yeah, we flew up there, and then we had to drive back down 29 hours nonstop.
Oh, gee whiz. How was
Yeah,
that?
That was
that
horrible.
was
Awful.
no, it wasn't horrible. You guys slept the whole way.
Not really. I couldn't sleep.
So it was 3 dads with 3 kids. You know, we flew over there. They were still in it. You know, I looked at the time. I'm like, dude, we're not gonna make it. So I got on and I reserved the van, and then I was like, hey, we have backup. You know, if we don't make it to the airport, and we didn't make it. So then we just drove by. We drove back. It was a little crazy when we were still in Iowa because we saw a bunch of deers, and it's crazy.
There's no
It's
deer
cool.
in Dade County.
Yeah.
No. But those are crazy up there. They'll look at you and they'll run off the road to freaking, I don't know, they commit suicide, I said. But yeah, it was crazy. We had a close call, but our buddy Raul, he stopped in time.
Oh, that's good. I may or may not have hit a deer once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very close. We got super close.
I won't admit it if PETA calls me.
Yeah.
All right, Junior, you ready for this?
Yep.
You like single stuff or double stuff?
Double stuff.
Yeah, me too. You like steak fries or curly fries?
Steak fries. Better.
You preferred fried eggs or over easy?
Over easy.
We got a lot alike. You like the Captain Crunch or the Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
And the milk afterwards, right?
Yeah, that's the best part right there.
You like that
Stop lying.
Yeah, that rock star or the bang?
I don't really drink much of that, but the only one I've tried is Bang, so I'll pick Bang.
Why? Why? Tell them why.
Oh,
Yeah. Because of TikTok?
no,
No,
I'm not gonna-
Megatron.
we
Oh,
want like we want stuff like a Bang and stuff like that.
oh, nice. You prefer drums or flats?
I already know what that is.
Chicken wings.
Chicken
Oh.
wings.
Oh, okay, drums.
Do you drink coffee?
Barely. I used to drink it more.
Well, as dad, hot or iced?
Ice.
All right.
All those caramel frappes in the morning. After weigh-ins.
You go ribs or chicken?
Ribs,
You go regular milk or chocolate milk?
chocolate milk,
Wow.
Yeah. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
hamburgers,
Nice. Empanadas or papa rellenas?
empanadas.
I like empanadas too. Hey, so what's your favorite move?
I would say a single leg or a high crotch.
Nice. What about an ankle pick? You like that?
I hit it once in a while.
Not too often. You like that high crotch?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
In college or like in everything?
Like, is it Hulk Hogan? No, I'm just kidding. The
I don't
Nature
even
Boy,
think
the
you know.
Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, Wahoo McDaniel. No, none of those guys. Yeah, anybody, college, world, whatever you want to say.
Jordan Burroughs.
Stud, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the best of this era. You see where he's going to be training at?
No, I haven't heard of that.
I
Probably
believe,
back home or something.
yeah, up in Philly, right? Nice. Well, hey, I'm glad that I'm glad that you spoke a little bit with me. Everybody told me you were really shy.
Yeah, I'm a little bit shy sometimes.
That's all right. You're not the first one. I don't expect to go long when I have young kids on here because
Yeah.
I get short answers. They just say yep and nope.
Yep.
And we keep going. But hey, man, you guys are welcome to come on anytime. I hope I get to meet you. God willing, we all make it to the 32 qualifier at the end of the month, and it'll be great to be out there and get to see everybody who's supported the show. And good luck with your season. Good luck at the next two tournaments. My goal is to be at the GFC too in Myrtle Beach, so I should see you guys there.
Okay. Hopefully we get to meet in person, like you said.
Yeah, man, it'll be great to just at least get to meet everybody that's been supporting this and just, hey, keep kicking life's ass and doing your thing. And it's been a pleasure. And I'll keep an eye on you on Track Wrestling.
All right. Appreciate it, Dan. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, for sure, man. This was fun.
All right.